Hey guys, Allie here. I saw some updates on the Shazam movie on Twitter last night. We've seen a few different things floating around about Shazam. We don't know who's going to be playing Shazam yet, but we do know that Dwayne Johnson is going to be playing Black Adam. And so there's also been some rumors floating around about his character. We've seen, the rumors about him showing up in the Man of Steel sequel. He's also said, Dwayne Johnson himself has said that he's going to have a Black Adam solo movie. So then that kind of raised the question of, well, if he's going to have a solo movie, then who's going to be the villain in the Shazam movie? And so there's just been a lot of different things floating around about the Shazam movie. So last night on Twitter, I saw that Humberto Gonzalez, who is a reporter for The Wrap, he tweeted that from what he hears, the Shazam movie is starting production in February of next year, of 2019. And when he tweeted that, Justin Kroll, who was a reporter for Variety, he tweeted, well, unless that production info is wrong, then that means Dwayne Johnson, who's playing Black Adam, is not going to be in the Shazam movie. And we see that on this Twitter exchange here, Humberto Gonzalez replied that he's not going to be in it. So he also had on his Twitter feed, when I went and looked at it, that when he wrote a piece on the Shazam movie, they told him to take out the part about Dwayne Johnson and Black Adam. So according to that, Black Adam's not going to be in the Shazam movie. So I don't know how to feel about that. I'm excited to see Dwayne Johnson as the Black Adam. I think that that's good casting. I also saw in one of the reports I read on there last night when I was looking at it that, actually that report, that Dwayne Johnson was given the option of who he wanted to play, either Shazam or Black Adam. And I think he chose the right character to play Black Adam. So I don't know if that's actually been officially confirmed by, DC or Jeff Johns or WB or Dwayne Johnson. So we shall see. I don't know why it would be inaccurate, but like I said, I haven't seen anything as of yet that's been officially confirmed by someone involved in the actual movie. So if that is true, if Black Adam's not going to be in the Shazam movie because he's going to have his own solo movie, then who's supposed to be Shazam's villain in the Shazam movie? I don't know. I think it's interesting that they're going to have a Black Adam solo movie. We haven't had like a villain solo movie in the DCEU so far. Well, except for Suicide Squad, but not just one villain. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. It's a little confusing. Shazam's not one of those characters that has like a ton of different villains. Like Superman and Batman have a lot of villains, a rogues gallery. So like I said, we could be finding out lots of different things at Comic-Con coming up this weekend. And so maybe they'll have something to say there. If not, probably as if they're correct about production starting in February, then maybe we'll have some more info when that starts going. So we'll just have to see what happens. Let me know what you think about that. Who do you think would be the Shazam villain if Black Adam is not in the Shazam movie? Do you think that they should do 2 solo movies, one for Shazam, one for Black Adam? Do you think that he would fit in with the Man of Steel sequel? I don't know. Let me know what you think. There's a lot of different stuff going on with that movie. And then I also just saw right now, before doing this video, some promo art for the Justice League provides a new look at the Flash. We can also kind of see in the background Cyborg is there with him. He's kind of crouched down, looks like he's ready to maybe fight or run or something, use his speed. This promo art provides like a really vibrant look at his suit. I love the Flash's suit. I'm super excited to see Ezra Miller as the Flash. I personally was not one of the people that was, super upset and ready to just riot when they announced that Grant Gustin was not going to be the Flash in the DCU. Like, that doesn't even make sense. So of course they're going to pick someone different. But, I wasn't, even though I didn't really know much about Ezra Miller's acting career at that point. You know, I wasn't really freaking out about it. I wasn't gonna jump to conclusions and think that he's gonna do a bad job. I personally am a huge Grant Gustin fan. I love him as the Flash on the TV show. But at the same time, I wasn't just gonna, you know, write off Ezra Miller because I didn't really know much about him at the time, his acting career. So my husband was one of those ones that was freaking out. He was mad. He didn't necessarily want Grant Gustin to be the Flash in the DCEU, but he didn't think that Ezra Miller fit the part at the time. And then when we saw him in Batman v Superman, you know, I was telling him, just calm down. We don't know yet. We don't know how it's gonna go. Don't jump to conclusions, you know. So when we saw him in Batman v Superman, I think he kind of had a change of heart. And then ever since then, the more stuff that's come out about Justice League and everything, I think he's an Ezra Miller, the Flash, a fan for the Flash now, as Ezra Miller playing him. So just super excited to see what they release at Comic-Con coming up. I cannot wait. I am dying to see the new trailer. I don't care if they show Superman. I'm not gonna have a problem personally if they show Superman in one of the trailers for Justice League. I just think that it needs to be done the right way. Like, don't show how he comes back. You know, just have it be subtle, and just don't give too much away if they do show Superman. I think that it has to be done right if they show Superman in the Justice League trailer, because everyone was upset that they showed Doomsday in the Batman v Superman trailer. They said that it ruined the movie and should have been left for surprise. I didn't really have a problem with it, but you know, a lot of people did. So I think it's just gonna be a sensitive sensitive issue if they show Superman in a Justice League trailer. Of course, we've seen him in some of the posters and all that for Justice League. But other than that, they've done a good job at keeping everything about Superman under wraps. And I think that that's a good thing. I think that that's going to be a really huge part of the movie. How he comes back, when he comes back, how he looks and everything. There's been a lot of speculation about if he's going to have a black suit, a beard, all that. So I'm super excited to see it. Like I said, if they do show him in a Justice League trailer, they just have to do it right. Like, you know, I don't think they can show too much of him. I think it should just be a little bit, like very quickly, maybe at the very end of the trailer, or maybe we just see his cape, or, you know, panning up from the bottom. Just, you know, something subtle, but to just whet our appetite, get us excited for the movie, to keep us still wondering how he comes back and when, at what point in the movie. So, I mean, of course, when the first trailer came out, people were like, where's Superman? There has to be Superman in a Justice League movie. Yes, obviously there's going to be Superman in a Justice League movie. They're not going to make a Justice League movie without Superman. And just because he hasn't been in every poster, you know, of course he's going to be in it. They're just trying to, you know, they don't want to give away too much with Superman, which I think is the right approach. But we shall see how the next trailer, I know, we should see how the next trailer, what they show, and if they do show Superman. I think that the first trailer, when they show Lois turning around and looking up into the sky, I think that that has something to do with Superman. I think that that was their way of kind of giving us Superman indirectly through Lois Lane, because there wasn't really much. That was the only part they really showed of her, and it was very quick. So there wasn't, I don't think, really any reason to show her unless it has something to do with Superman, because, you know, that's her role in the DCEU. So that's just what I thought. I thought that that was their subtle way of giving us Superman, but not actually seeing him. So just looking forward to that coming up at Comic-Con this weekend. So let me know what you guys think about the news about the Shazam movie, the supposed news that Black Adam will not be in the Shazam movie. Let me know if you think that's good or bad. And if you think that they should show Superman in any of the Justice League trailers or footage that they release until the movie comes out. And also what you think about that new Flash promo art. And that's all I have for today. So we'll see you next time.